Yeah. What is good? And Yahweh, peace, everybody. Let's see if we get some folks in here. Let's have a little sit down, chat, chill. Of course, when I do, welcome to Raise the Bars. Of course, when I do like these little series things, I kind of have a goal in mind. And so that's MPC songwriting. That's what Raise the Bars is all about, turning mindset motivation into music. So what I'm doing here is taking little clips of, usually I'll play like a short off of YouTube, and it'll be some sort of like piece of wisdom or mindset to have from, motivational speakers or people who have found some sort of success in their field, So that's what I'm doing here today. That's kind of the end goal, but we could chat about everything in the meantime. I am super tired. I haven't really been feeling super motivated to get up on here. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I ain't been sleeping. It's just the kind of the normal routine. I get about 4 hours of sleep, and so it's kind of difficult. So I'm pulling the motivation out of myself, and I feel like if I can push through, then I can keep going. It's easy just to like sit down and be like, nah, don't really feel like it. But that's what consistency and discipline is. So I'm gonna pull up the chat and say what's up to everybody. Yes, I've got the MPC Live 2 with me today. I still don't have a Live 3. Actually, I'm waiting for one to show up, though. I got one on order from Zounds. Shout out to my fellows at Zounds. If you guys are looking to pick one up and you like the content on the channel, please use the description or the link in the description. It helps out the channel, man. If you're already a Zounds customer or not, go check it out. Click on the link. So, yeah, I got one coming. Hopefully, I think maybe it'll be here tomorrow. I'm still actually just waiting on the shipping information to be updated so I can see when. They're pretty quick though. They got, I think they got like 4 warehouses all over the country. There's one in Nevada. I'm in California, so usually stuff comes in like 2 days or like even the next day. So pretty fast. They got one in Jersey, and then I'm not sure where the other 2 are at. I've never received anything from the other 2. But what is good with all of you? How you feeling? No one in the chat yet. Got a couple watching. Yeah, so I've been going back to some of my old song projects. I've been writing songs on the MPC and recording them on the MPC for probably the last, I don't know, almost 2 years. I've gotten 13, about 14. I got to finish up some vocal takes on this last one. I should have released on the 1st. That's what I was going for, like once a month. But I didn't do it this month. Kind of got distracted with all the hype, with the new MPC. But it's about ready. Just not happy with the takes, and that's usually how it goes. Not usually happy with the vocal takes. So just trying to strengthen that. Trying to strengthen the songwriting. That's what this whole series is. This one's for me. Don't usually get a lot of show up. A lot of people probably more interested in, keywords like MPC Live 3. But I'll have one. I think I'm gonna like stick to trying to do the content that I've been doing. Rather than just doing like all the detailed stuff when it comes to the Live 3, when it comes to like a new piece of hardware coming out. Well, I'll do some of that, but there's a lot of that already out there. So it's kind of hard to get on top of that. When I first started doing YouTube, the whole AKAI marketing through influencers didn't really exist. I mean, a lot of the influencers, I don't think, well, they were all building their channels at least at the same time that I was starting out. So, I really got on top of like doing MPC live tutorials, and that's kind of my claim to growing the channel. Although relative to some others, comparison is a thief of joy. Not trying to compare myself. Some channels have grown way past my numbers, but whatever. The point is, yeah, it's difficult to get on top of that and like build your channel off of a new product just because of the new way of marketing and stuff. And so I'm more interested in focusing on my own music. So I'm trying hard not to get distracted, and that's why I don't know, I'm building these series out, and some of them, one of them's the gas station, one of them's Dream Machine. So those are kind of like, they're kind of, well, the gas station's supposed to be helpful, you know, supposed to help you when you got that gas to kind of find something else to focus on in the meantime, keep you busy and keep making music. But this one's for me. This one is definitely for me. Like, I really don't care if it performs well, because this is about me getting better at performing, writing, recording vocals, and all that. So what I was saying, I got like 13 songs that are on YouTube. Got a playlist called Songs. Everything's recorded in the MPC. Most of it was written with the MPC, using it as a tool. Some of it was started out on the SP404, my second piece, probably second favorite sampler in, let's say, Groovebox to work with. And then they always finish in here. But I got a lot of, let me see, I'll go into my folder. I've got a bunch of unpursued song projects. So I got this folder, and it's at the top. I put it at the top intentionally. This is a good way of like prioritizing stuff. I used to do this back in my like MPC 1000, I believe, and then I completely forgot about it. But then one day I just wanted to organize my SD card and my hard drive and make it neater. And by putting like a number, and you could do this, like I plug it into you could do it like from the get when you're making new folders and give them numbers. That's probably the easiest way if you can like be forward thinking that way. But if you got like a flash card or SD card, like a drive, I just plug into my phone. Maybe you can get one with the USB-C. I got one of these ones right here. So, but then I got some adapters that'll switch it to USB-C. And in there, that's what I did. I plugged in and I just renamed everything, and I put a number in front of the folder name according to my priority. So I put a 1 in front of Sog projects, and then a 2 in front of beat projects. I got a 3 on lifted noise packs, 4 on rhythm and poetry. I haven't really messed with that lately. That folder was where I was using like I just grabbed like already like famous beats from famous songs and started writing my own lyrics. That's kind of how I started before I started writing songs in this. I was just doing like little verses and stuff and making videos out of it. So I got a couple in there that I haven't pursued. The instrumental for Ether, G-Thing, Story of OJ, and Wave Gods, which is Nas too. Maybe I'll pursue that and do some of those. But yeah, I got song projects here at the top. I was just gonna go in. I've been listening through some of them because these are all beats that have hooks on them. And some of them are finished, like Cheese When You Smile, Dad Being. The one I'm working on today is called Every Vice Weapon. So I'm just like revisiting it and seeing if I can write some lyrics to it. And I'm going to play a little short clip and see if it like inspires some lyrics. If not, whatever. But we're here to chat, man. Y'all are bouncing out, but we could talk about whatever. I don't see anybody really getting active. And I appreciate the likes for those of you who did drop a like. Thank you. Peace, Mohammed. What's good, brother? Yeah, so yeah, I've got a few in here that I want to pursue. I actually pulled up a beat like 2 days ago that I did when I was doing like a 30 beat challenge thing, and man, I probably made that beat like at least 4 years ago. And then just the other day, finally, I came up with a hook. Because I wasn't writing hooks. I wasn't writing songs back then when I did that. I was just making beats. But yeah, I wrote a hook for it. So that's something to pursue. Start writing some verses. But this is what I got. It's just a nice little loop. I got this bass key group. This is I think it's called Low Boy. It's a key group made from like the Yamaha Motif series. But I want to like, one thing I did with one of my other tracks was switch this out to a plugin, because I really like I forget what it's called. Is it the Sublab? Something like that. I'm going to switch this out to the Sublab. and see what kind of a sound I can get out of it. Maybe it'll be a little more inspiring before I start writing. Let's see. Subfactory, right? There's a Sublab, correct? That's like a plugin. I'm not sure by what. I remember when this came out, people were comparing it to it, but I've never used the Sublab. So Subfactory preset. I don't know. Let's go try 808. Don't really like that. See a different category. 808 sustain. It ain't sustained at all. Weird. I might just bring back my key group. Let's see, let's try some other. Yeah, that was 808 creative. That's different. I'm gonna clear this image up a little bit. It's a bit blurry. I think Wave Gods was produced by Primo, but I'm unsure. Yeah, so like I grabbed that instrumental like right when that song came out. It wasn't too long ago. I mean, it was probably a couple of years ago. And so like I was doing that little series, a rhythm and poetry series, where it'd kind of be like a talking head face, like a camera on my face, and then the beat would be playing off the MPC, and then I would just do a verse live. So I was looking at that as like kind of like a mixtape kind of marketing type of thing, you know? Like when people do like singers and songwriters will do like the covers and stuff. So it's sort of like a cover, but with my own original verse. And was trying to use that, methodology of, I guess, using stuff that's got like hype behind it. You know what I mean? And do it at like an optimum time, right when something comes out either. But it's kind of difficult when a song comes out to find an instrumental, unless you like maybe chop it up or something, which is possible. Happy Friday, No Ego. What's good? If you could produce a song for any artist dead or alive, who would it be? And if you rhyme, who would you want to rhyme on a beat with? Okay, cool question. Lupe Fiasco. The thing about Lupe Fiasco to me, like, I recognize his skill and all that, but for some reason, like, and that's how it is with some people, his music doesn't draw me in for some reason. Maybe his style or what, I don't know. So let's see. That is loud. I'm gonna try some of these. I think I'll just bring back what I was using before. I like some of these synth presets though. You guys mess with this plugin? And who's got the live 3 coming? No Ego, you said you got one, right? My favorite rapper, huh? That's an interesting one. I don't know. I mean, I think my favorite rapper when I first started like getting into music was Nas. Definitely. Like I think his tone, I think, and like delivery and way of like just putting words together was most inspiring and interesting to me. And then I guess I moved on from listening to him. I listened to Kanye. Kanye was a huge inspiration when you're someone who wants to do a little bit of both, you know, I think that's because I was 18 when like the College Dropout came out, and that's when I was first getting into making beats. So I think that was probably the biggest, most influential person was probably Kanye. I think the first person to inspire me, someone in like the 7th grade had like challenged me to write a rap or something. I don't know what happened, and I didn't even listen to like Eminem, but they were like always walking around rapping Eminem, and I was listening. I started listening to Eminem, and so I think Eminem was the first rapper to inspire me to actually write something. So what the lyrical content when I first started writing was kind of dark because it was you know, inspired by, you know, if you can remember like the Slim Shady LP and Marshall Mathers, some of the content in that. And so like Kanye, I think inspired like all the people that kind of collaborated with him. So I started listening to like Mos Def and Talib Kweli, you know, and then who else? Like Common, you know, these were all like people I was listening to at the age of 18 early on. Like I listened to all that stuff that was like correlated with Kanye. I listened to like production on like the John Legend album, his I think debut album. I forget what it was called. Was it like Get Lifted or something? I don't know if that was the name of it or just a track. You know, from there, I remember getting like the Alchemist First Infantry album when he was rapping on his stuff. See, I think I was really drawn to that, like seeing people like rap and produce simultaneously. So those were like I think those were like really key for me. Yeah, I don't know if I do favorite. You know, I guess I kind of like J. Cole now. I don't really listen to, honestly, it's weird how I don't really listen to a lot of rap too much. I actually listen to like, I guess I listen to like Christian rap now too. Like, I don't know if you guys are really into that, but I don't know if you're Christian or like believers. But I like Jay Monty in that scope. I really like Forrest Frank's music now because it's something that I could listen to my kids with and something that we kind of listen to regularly, and it's different compared to like what I've always kind of written in minor scales and like kind of dark sounding stuff. So his music is pretty upbeat. Like younger guys that are cool, like I like their style. Like I like what's his name? I first seen him on Lyrical Lemonade, and he was with some other folks. Like why is it YBN? I don't think it's YBN. I don't know if that's what it is. Oh, dude, what's this dude? This dude has like a baby face. And he did a collaboration on a Her record, the Lord Is Coming song. I can't think of his name. Maybe y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh shoot. So yeah, I'm always I don't know if I'm always, but I'm open to like if y'all got something for me to check out. Any recommendations? I don't listen to a lot of music, honestly. I just listen to like when I get an opportunity, I could be listening to a lot of music, especially like because I close a building down and I'm in the building for like 2-3 hours after it's closed, and I put on headphones and stuff. But I end up listening to like I don't know, religious debates, political stuff sometimes, not too often, but. No ego, you're not getting the Live 3. I think the Live 3 needs a retro skin desperately. But nah, I use the MPC 3000 and 2000 XL. You don't have one of these newer ones, then? All glory to God. Make this food. What's up, man? Yeah, God bless. I can definitely see you leaning more to the conscious rappers of the late 90s for sure. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah. I'm not really into the whole party thing. I've always been introspective and not really into that. I'm not like into dancing or nothing like that. I'm still bumping Ice Cube. Yeah, and that's what's up. Like that's stuff that I listen to. Like I used to listen to the West Side Connect gang, you know, like Ice Cube and stuff, his little crew and all that. Aaron Chandler, what is good, man? Thanks for dropping in. I do have the MPC one, but I don't use it. Really? What's it about you don't use it for? Why don't you use it? Okay, so let me just bring back how many undos can I do? See if I can bring back that plugin. You know, I didn't save any of my key groups or expansions when I sold my OG Live. I had an OG Live that had a retro skin on it before I bought this. And I had a bunch of expansions, and I had some key groups that I made. Like I made this one from an old keyboard that I have. It's the low boy bass. So I don't know. I decided just to sell it with the hard drive in it with all those expansions and the key groups that I auto sampled, and I decided not to save any for myself. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna start fresh, whatever. I got enough in the MPC, so I only got remnants of some of those key groups within projects. Maybe I should go through some of the projects and save them so I can use them outside of here. Cause I like this one. It's kind of different, you know. It's got this like 8-bit kind of sound to it, or 12-bit maybe. Got that ring, that like SP ring to it. So yeah, okay. Let's move on a little bit. This is how I started writing this. I added a little humming portion. Yeah. So you can hear I've got a little aid of the what you call it, the vocal tuner on there. And then trying to sacrifice, as my hook was trying to sacrifice all my bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Try to walk inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Try to walk inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna try to record that again because I don't really like this take too. Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you walked inside these shoes, know what it's like? What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Trying to sacrifice all these. Alright, so I'll do another take real quick and see if I like it. If not, I'll just keep it because I need to move on and just trying to write some verses. So this has been sitting in my MPC probably over a year, maybe 2 years. Trying to sacrifice all my bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Try to walk inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Did that record? Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you walked inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Then I had I pulled up I put that new Reverb Pro on a Sin. Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you walked inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Check. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Let me just duplicate this track and make another. I'm gonna delete this first track because I want this similar vocal chain. Alright. Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you walked inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Trying
Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you walked inside these shoes? Know what it's like? What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you?
All right, and so I'm gonna copy this. Copy. Well, I guess I'll just mute it out for now. And then let me pull this up. Yeah, I think that reverb on that snare, I think it was just baked into the snare. Yeah, I think I did that, but it's cool. Bro, is really good. I appreciate it, man. Well, I gotta work on these verses, so I'm gonna pull up this little Jim Rohn clip. I'm just gonna play it off my phone right here and see if it helps me at all. Hold on a second.
The mind is like a factory, a mental factory. And whatever you think about all day long pours ingredients into this mental factory. Can you imagine dumping a barrel of trash into this mental factory every day and coming out with a rich, dynamic, positive life? It can be done. You decide what goes into your mental factory. Don't let anybody just dump anything they want to in your mental factory, because you've got to live with the results. Mind is like a factory, a mental factory. Whatever you think ingredients into this mental factory. Can you imagine dumping a barrel of trash into this mental factory every rich, dynamic, positive life? It can be done. You decide what goes into your mental factory. Yeah. Don't let anybody just dump anything they want to in your mental factory, because you just let mind like a factory.
So yeah, man, I had this one saved. I've been making this playlist to raise the bars. I'm just saving these, and then I pulled it up, and this seemed fitting because you know what he's saying there, like your mind is like a mental factory. So this song is kind of like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's really about like spiritual warfare. And, you know, the mind, the psyche, I believe is like a Greek word for it. It just means spirit. And, you know, if you got garbage going in, garbage is going to come out. And some of that stuff, like just your mental talk, yourself, like whatever you allow into, you can't just let anything outside of you kind of come into your mind and affect the way you're thinking, because it is really a simple principle of you reap what you sow kind of thing. So that's I'm trying to like just kind of meditate on that idea and apply it maybe to some verses here.
Trying to sacrifice all these bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Have you walked inside these shoes? Know what it's like? What kind of weapons?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and copy. Intro, hook, verse. Okay. And I just gotta remove this. And then I'll just mute this out for now. And pull up my notepad. Every vice weapon. Just give it a title. Thoughts are seeds. My thoughts are seed. Your thoughts are seed. Let's see. Jabbering the bands. What's up? What's the question, man? Are you talking about the firmware? I haven't really messed with it too much if you're asking about 3.6. No ego. I listen to a lot of rap. That's not good for the soul, like Griselda and street stuff. I love the sample-based production they have in the 90s feel, but the overall message from those cats is debauchery. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I don't like to judge it, but I did notice I listen to a lot of music because I like the overall vibe of it, you know. You know, I remember I was listening to, like, Action Bronson for a minute. I like the sound of that. But then it was just like, you know, I'm not really listening to these lyrics. It's just kind of subconsciously, you know, going in. And so I guess that's really relevant to, you know, a little clip that I just watched. So it's important. DJ Rec, man, what's up? Got the live 3 today. That's what's up, man. First impressions. After taxes, I think that thing is like 1850 something. Big booth, get rid of the Lo-Fi 12XT. I did. I actually just sold it in a lot with my sample track and sent it out like 2 days ago. Yeah, 500 store credit. Oh, awesome. How did I get my vocals in an MPC? I'm using a USB mic, but it's plugged into an iPad, which allows me to get some of the effects through IK Multimedia Mixbox. Right now, I'm not running it through that, but it's just being powered through. The microphone is, my bad. The microphone is being powered by the iPad, and then I just go out the headphone jack that you would use to monitor yourself if you were plugged into a computer, and that goes back into here. Sir. Live 3. I think I should have a live 3 by tomorrow, but we'll see. Maybe, yeah, I would think, or I guess it might take till Monday. I don't know if they run on Sunday. I just bought one, but also have live 2 and 404. Cool, yeah, that's kind of my situation too. It's like, it does look like a Game Boy, man. It's interesting how they built those things. You can play it, you can hold it like a handheld video game. The live 3 is faster, y'all. Quick to get out ideas. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. We're gonna see.
Trying to sacrifice all my bad habits, but it's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Try to walk inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your thoughts are seized. To see, so watch your speech.
I always feel like I sound like I'm trying to be preachy and shit, but you know, I'm just talking to myself.
Your thoughts are seized, so watch your speech.
I also don't want that overly rhyming type of shit. Like I'm. And where do I want to go with this? Mental factory, garbage in, garbage out.
It's garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Bridle your tongue, it can't be done. Bridle your tongue. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the in. Not just the out, but on the in. Out, but on the in. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done, clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the in. So in, your cup it overflows. Your cup it overflows with sin, see you feeling your cup. Sin not full of doubt, and not full of doubt. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done, clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the in. Your cup it overflows of sin, not full of. Cup it overflows. Cup it overflows. Cup. Glass it overflow. Cup it overflow. Ass it overflow. Glass it overflows. Sin creates the doubt. Life without no faith, man. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done, clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the in. Hide the sin and clean the cup and full it. Hide the sin. Hide the sin. Clean the cup. Clean the cups to pull it out. Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done, clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the in. Not just the out, but on the in. DJ Reg, come on, you bringing that one back? I never thought it would be you. It do, for real. No, man, that's kind of a reoccurring theme on my channel. But people randomly, not people, I don't know, not usually people that come back around the channel. Usually, that's why I'm surprised. But I've heard it said, I don't know how many times, countless times, people will say I'm a Steph Curry lookalike on the internet. Real life, nobody ever said that to me. Like I mentioned it to people like in IRL, and they're like, "What? You don't look like Steph Curry." My coworker, he tried to say I look like Steph Curry's brother. It's like, damn, bro, for real. What's his name? I don't know Killer Priest, man. I'm not even familiar. But I'll check him out. Sesh Beats, what's good? It'll be great for the channel. We can all learn together. Sounds good. Would I sell the live to? And yeah, I can't answer that question yet, but of course it's crossed my mind. I almost didn't want to
try it out because I'm borrowing the Live 3. All right. Shout out to Zounds once again. I'm borrowing the Live 3. Some of y'all probably already know that. I mention it like every time. So I get like 90 days with it, and I almost didn't want to try it because just looking at the videos, like, man, yeah, that is luxury. That looks like luxury for real. But then I recognize, like, I don't need it. Like, look at this. Look at how many tracks I'm using. I don't even get to that point. But maybe it'll push me to like 32 plugin tracks. I'm not doing a lot of original composition stuff, but maybe I will. That has been one of my gripes in the past, and I just kind of forgot about it because, got around to just sampling my own stuff, or sampling and chopping rather than trying to play my own stuff. And one of the things I always hate is like when you go into plugins and you switch through presets, you got that little load time, buzzkill. So I just have like I just have a template that has the tracks that I do, drums and chops and a bass track. For the bass, I don't even use a plugin. I have my favorite key group that I use that's in my template, and it's just a one shot, and it's spread across the keys into a key group. And then I usually have like a piano that's saved in the template from Fabric, and that's it. And so either I'll start with that piano. If I'm doing something original, I'll probably start with a piano. If not, I'm doing chops. But yeah, man, I got tired of that workflow of like trying to find inspiration by just like shifting through presets and having that load time where it's like look at that. So I'm imagining that is going to be gone. Yeah, so I'm definitely, I think with the new, with the 8 gig of RAMs and that processor, you get up to 32 plugins. I haven't seen anyone showcase it yet, that the wait times is hopefully non-existent. Because I could have some fun with this and make some stuff, like I'd do some original stuff and throw some Air Flavor Pro on it, resample it, maybe, or just So I do see myself trying to mess around more with original stuff with this new Live. So if that is there, because that's just been one of my top requests, is to have an improved workflow when it comes to like preset selection. So yeah, man, like that's why I say like I don't need it. You look at my whole projects are 8 tracks at most. Doesn't mean I can't push myself to make my stuff sound, even better. I like to keep it simple. I think almost my stuff is probably a little too simple and could use some like post-production, because I just chop up a sample, write a hook, add some drums, add a bass, and that's it. And then add verses. But yeah, I've been in my mind, I'm like, okay, well maybe it's time to start like doing some post production or composition after the fact of writing all my stuff, that could be good. Like add some sauce to it with little maybe subtle things here and there with instrumentation. So yeah, man, there's room for growth, and the Live 3 might provide that. So yeah, I think definitely, to answer your question, a long-winded response, is I'll have to try it, and if it really lends to leveling up, in that regard, then yeah, I would probably sell this. I'd rather keep it, but I've never been like a collector of items, because I'm trying to hustle here, man. I'm trying to survive, and I've got a pretty big family. So, and I've got some debt, Some of it's from foolishly, I guess, buying stuff when I could just be borrowing stuff. But I feel like sometimes I'm a burden over there, asking for things. Like I'm not like an entitled mindset type of person, I take full responsibility. At least I'd like to think so, for my own situations and stuff. And I'm not an entitled mindset type of. That's why I'm never like, I'm not mad that they're charging $100 for the Pro Pack, And I see people like commenting like that, but I'd rather not say anything, because I don't want to be negative, but I don't feel entitled to have the Pro Pack for free when I mean, they gave us a whole firmware, but people just seem to think everything should be free, and that's just my position. Like, no, it shouldn't. You know, they are a business. They're gonna do business moves, and they still gave away a bunch of stuff for free. You know, it's a big difference. It's a long way from when the MPC Live was released to today. A lot going on here, man. So even without your Pro Pack, you still got the best. You know, even without the Pro Pack, even without the Live 3, you got like one of the best piece of gear you can get and stand away from a computer. DJ Rec, you don't have yours yet, or what's coming on Sunday? Where did you get yours from? I know you use my link, DJ Rec. I know you use my Zounds link. Y'all can't come in here and sit down all comfy and tell me you bought from someone else's link or some other retailer. What's going on, man? No, I'm just playing. But I do have the link up there, so it's going to be up there. I hope they make it more Game Boy-like, more portable at least. What are you talking about? Big Boof, I think I missed what you were saying. Are you still talking about the Sonicware stuff? Or are you talking about like maybe a future MPC? It's something else now, a more traditional MPC. Yeah, man, I was trying to try clips. Anybody using like a Live 2 or older and got clips working? Because I just can't seem to work.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri, can you just not talk today?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
No, I just want you to be silent. So yeah, I gotta see. I'm gonna have 90 days to decide. Hopefully they release like a retro version by then. I could just get that.
Okay,
Oh,
I
man.
found this on the web for hopefully they release. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning together. That'd be cool, DJ Rec. I'm gonna check out Killer Priest. Sun Civil Media, what's good? You got your Live 3 yet? What'd you decide? He has a new album called Abraxas. Really? So what kind of stuff does he rap about? Because Abraxas, what is Abraxas is like what? A Gnostic god? Is he the what should we call it? The demiurge or above the demiurge or some wild stuff like that? I got the Pro Pack, the Pro Pack on trial. I'm trying to figure out because there's no clarity about whether you can. Some people are saying you can't trial the clips. You have to actually buy because it's something that's integrated and it's not a plugin. So, and then other people have told me you got to go into your settings and there's a checkbox for the clip programs. And so that's what I'm most interested in trying, that workflow, but I can't find that either. So I don't know. I'm going to wait. I'm actually just going to try it on the Live 3 because I'll have the Live 3 soon. And then we'll decide in about 90 days whether that's something I want to keep. So like I'm not going to buy it. If I end up, I'm gonna have the Live 3 for 90 days. So I'll have the Pro Pack because it comes with it. So I'm not gonna buy it for the next 90 days. I'm just gonna have it, and then I'll decide whether I want to upgrade, sell the Live, and then buy a Live 3. And then if I do buy a Live 3, there's no need to buy the Pro Pack, right? So okay, I gotta have to check out Bola and Yan Yan's video. I haven't. There's so many. I just got overwhelmed. I think I watched just the Andy Mack presentation with Andertons so far, and a couple of other like Tefty and some Bolo. I actually watched the Bolo video where he was using an OG Live too. It's weird. It's called the OG Live now too. Shoot. The speed of the machine is the first thing I noticed in those videos. Yeah, that's what's up. I think it's 128 gigabytes of like internal storage, and then you got the 8 gigabytes of RAM. Well, you can put a hard drive in it just like these, you know, at the bottom. Kai took us for a ride with previous versions. Hold on, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. Tactical MIDI, what's good? What you mean? Just kind of slowly rolling out the power? Is that what you're suggesting? SSD, not great, but I'll have to keep an external on hand. Max, do you get... Yes, I did not get them activated, as you probably heard. If you buy a potato, it can't be a banana. The Live 3 is the next ride. I'm sorry, with you. Love the workflow, though. Are you on it, or you just, like, love it from the looks of it? Did you get one? Is stem separation on 3.6, or do you have to buy that as a plugin? I think you have to buy it. It's $10. If you already have it, then you'll have it on 3.6. $10 ain't much. It don't work. Yeah, so I got that Siri on yeah, so I was asking about that. It's on an iPad. See, I don't use iOS unless I only use it in the studio in my space here, and I'm solely using it to like go on YouTube and like do my YouTube studio stuff, and then maybe sample and use like apps like Mixbus. So I've never really the thing is I've had this for like over a year. It's a used iPad. It's like a 2, so it's pretty old, but it works well for what I'm using it for. And I've never used Siri, and it just started randomly. Like a month ago, I was doing a stream, and it randomly activated Siri. I never chose to activate it. I don't know if that's just normal that it's on, but I'm not saying "Hey Siri" or nothing. It's just being triggered by keywords. Is that normal? So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking through the settings. I'll do it after the stream maybe. If you can point me in the right direction, like what where to look exactly in the settings. Tell Siri to pay for the Live 3, if only. Yeah. Oh yeah, to wait like you, I need to clear up debt. Oh yeah, well I'm just borrowing one. I'm not buying it right now. But yeah, I definitely got to do that too, bro. I need to be smarter about that. I have that retro MPC, but I need more RAM, so I ordered it. It shouldn't be here on. You're gonna add RAM to your retro MPC. Oh, you need more RAM, so you ordered the 3. Okay. Because I had seen that people were putting RAM. There's like a service, and people were doing it on their own, or they're soldering in. Is it solder? Not soldering. I don't know. May have soldering in. You got to solder it in, I think. Killer Priest is an affiliate of Wu-Tang. Oh, okay. But he does rap about the metaverse and gods of Earth, etc. All of them are like, they're like 5%ers, aren't they? You know, they call each other gods and all that. So, that's what it seems like. Priest got the lyrics for sure. Bought the Pro Pack and it came up quickly. Clip Matrix. Cool.
Daddy, after when I was putting Mommy's books back in the box was really heavy.
Yeah, that's a lot of books. Positivity is key, my G. Cheers. Coffee here in my hand. You guys got coffee in your hand? Y'all drink coffee? We got watch 10 to 15 videos on the Live 3 and no main issue with 90% of those content creators. My main issue with 90% of the content creators are they basically had nothing bad to say about the machine, and I know why they didn't, and I'm uneasy with that. Yeah. I guess so. Well, hey, you know, it's a little different. Like I'm getting one from Zounds, so, and I'm borrowing it. I'm not getting it for free from AKAI. So with Zounds, you know, there's not really the I guess the pressure or expectation, because I think I get what you're saying, man, and yeah, you know, you want an unbiased opinion, but when it comes, I guess some of these people are probably trying to hold on to their relationship with them, and if that's what it takes, I don't know, but you know, I'll give you my opinions for sure because it's a little different. When I borrow stuff, there's no expectation that I make content on it. I've borrowed stuff from Zounds and didn't make any content on it at all. I borrowed microphones and channel strip and stuff, and really didn't say anything. I didn't make videos about it. Safety 404 was good. I've got it downloaded, but yeah, I'm a little bit confused about the clip launching and some of the other stuff. I'm really concerned about the clip launching. I'm most interested in it, but where is it in the activations? Like this stuff, if it's not a plugin, it doesn't say trial on it. If you did trial, advanced CV, advanced Q-Link, super warp algorithm. So I think you got to buy to use this stuff. There's differing opinions. There's no real clarity on it. I maybe there's some info like in a video somewhere. Maybe someone will answer it. But yeah, ask the question in like a Bolo video and then like a Tefty Tech video, and then on Facebook, and it's two different opinions. Some people say, oh, it's a setting, you got a checkbox, you got to click within preferences in your hardware, but I don't see that. And then some other people are saying, no, you don't get a. And I just don't know if I overlooked it, because I literally went through all my preferences, all the different menus, looking for something that was clip matrix related, and it's not there. So, and then you're supposed to be able to have these other options here when you hold rec, and it's not there, and there's no clip icon. So, what did you do? Make this food. I'm not sure what you're referring to. This is my first time here. Well, I appreciate being here, man. Flight school. That sounds like a good. Well, I've never been on Newegg. You should just be able to go to settings and type Siri in the search bar, and then you can. Yeah. Okay, for sure. He raps about God, life, conspiracies. Oh, God, life, and conspiracies. Okay. Hawkeye Seahawks, what's good? I'm waiting on it, man. You got yours? I know you said you ordered it. Alistar, what's up? You ordered yours too, didn't you? Tactile MIDI. I don't know if I just asked you. Did you get yours? The true to buy it, but the AKAI website doesn't work. Yeah, you probably asked that question, Alistar, before I did it. So I already did it, and it's not there. Is it working for you? Did you download it on any of your other MPCs, man? Tactical can't see the clip launch either, so yeah. I mean, that's what I'm most interested in. I don't know if it's something that I would use normally, because I mean I'm perfectly happy with the way I sequence things now, but I just want to see what it's like. I've always been curious about the Force, just never got my hands on. I was thinking the more mini pads in the future. As far as what, like the Force? I heard someone saying that they don't think they'll make a new Force with this new technology, the new pad technology. Until next week. You don't need a Live 3 serial. You can just do the trials. And just do the trials, and when you don't have 3.6 on one of your MPCs, man. Check. Yep. Try to sacrifice all my bad habits, but it's like a vice grip and a damn magnet. Try to walk inside these shoes, know what it's like. What kind of weapons do you choose for this fight? Yeah. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Garbage in, garbage out. I don't even know how I was rapping this. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the end. See all that doubt is fuel. See all that doubt is fueled by sin. See all that doubt is fueled by sin. I sin, so war to keep you down. Without the wind, fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the ends. All that doubt is fueled by sin. Just not. I hear in the Jeep, that's what's up. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the end. See all that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Garbage in, garbage out. It's all that wind away. Stop your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the end. See all that doubt is fueled by all that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Vox down, more reverb. Needs more reverb or less reverb? What are you saying? Check. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Let me try to get my speaking voice in here. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the end. I need another rhyme in there. Garbage in, garbage out.
It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue. It can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the outside, but the in. The end that ain't wise. Not just the outside, but on the end. And it ain't wise. See, the doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Not just the outside, but the end. Not just the outside, but the end. That ain't. That won't be wise. All that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Outside, but the end. That shit ain't wise. The doubt is fueled by. That shit ain't wise. All the doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. On the end. That shit ain't wise. That won't be wise. All that doubt is. Not just the outside, but on the end. That won't be wise. All that doubt is. That doubt is fueled by sin.
Needs gunshot sounds. Oh, let's see what we're saying. Sesh beats. It's a little crunchy when I get loud. Okay, it might be like over compressing. I'm curious to I guess it hasn't hit me till you really said that, man. I guess I'm kind of hesitant to get excited about those pads because it's really something different in like performing and learning. I've been practicing just to get to the level where I'm at with finger drumming, performing. There's someone like, this is something completely different that's going to, you know, kind of perform for you in a way. I mean, you still got to time it, but then everything's locked into the tempo. So I don't know how to feel about it. I think I'm more interested. I think I'll subtly use it on the drums. Like I'll definitely try it. But I even seen Beats by Jay Black today. He did a little video, like a short one about it and finger drumming. And he showed himself doing a snare roll. And then he showed the snare roll on the corner. And I was like, yo, the snare roll you did sounded better. It is interesting, but just playing it naturally sounded better. So I'm actually kind of wondering if you can adjust swing to some of the roll, like the articulation stuff. But I think I'm more maybe interested in seeing what it can do with instruments.
Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue. It can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the outside, but the end. That won't be wise.
Try to get this up.
Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue. It can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the outside, but the end. That won't be wise. Not just the outside. Out, but on the end, that won't outside. Not just the out, but on the end, that won't be wise. All that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war that keep you down without the wind.
Ellie Star, why don't you don't have an option to trial the Pro Pack? Yeah, maybe we could back up from the mic. Sesh Beats, thanks for the feedback. $800 in fixes sound bogus, especially if they did it for $100. I'm not sure what you mean. Thank God I can have my opinion and not be locked in with a shackle. Yeah, I feel you. No option to buy or demo. Strange. That is strange. Did you try refreshing? They discontinued the Force? Yeah. There's still a possibility they're going to release a Force keyboard. I've seen it out there in the wild. The pads will need replaced way more than the old ones. You think? I would get the pads. That's gonna be a problem if that's true, because it's not easy to open those things up unless you know what you're doing. I would get the pads as a separate MIDI controller. Alley Star. I bought it from a shop that got liquidated, had no warranty within warranty period, so they felt sorry for me. I think you were talking about having to replace your X up there, huh? I'd seen that, I didn't read it. First backs of X's were faulty. Really? Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Man, where's blatantly blatant? So no one in here has a Live 3 right now? I imagine everyone who has a Live 3 is busy, getting busy. I mean, go live, fellas. You got a Live 3, go live. That's the thing. There's not a lot of people going live with the Live 3, as far as I can see. There's only really a couple of the main YouTube influencers that are connected with AKAI that do live streams. Can't you do all that 3D stuff with a C board? I don't think you'd be able to program it because it's its own tech, right? The 3D thing, the four corners and all that, and they have that specific programming for the pads within the global track edit now. So I can't imagine. I don't know. I'm not sure how would they go about that. I'll be live tomorrow. Just gonna jump in and not worry about the show. There you go. Heck yeah. So you're gonna have yours tomorrow? You going live with the 3? Yeah, I want to check. I see my email. See where we're at with that. Oh no. I guess I won't be getting it. Wow. Canceled. Back order. What the heck, man? This just happened while I was going live at about 20 minutes ago. Who was in the chat earlier? That's wild, like, you know. Back order notification. Zounds.com canceled. Expected ship date is now November 25th. It's all good, man. I got songs to write. It's all good. You know? It's cool. Maybe I said something they didn't like. It was when I was talking about all those Ebola Sounds orders. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if I made any sales yet. I doubt it. Man, that all just happened just now when I was like, they don't expect me to do nothing. November 25th. It's all good. I think longer the days are over for me where I'm trying to capitalize off of gear. You know? Cuz I was going through this little kind of decision battle within myself like a few weeks ago, where I was like, yo, I'm about to hit up Zounds. Since I was already like on a streak of going live, and I was like, you know what, it'd be cool if I could just try more stuff on the channel. It's what we do. We talk a lot about gear in here, mostly in the chat. And, you know, Ali Star was talking about the P6, and, you know, I was putting together this list of things I wanted to try. I even wanted to try that Korg replay sampler. Everyone was like, whatever. This thing is ridiculously priced and doesn't have a sequencer. Yeah, I was just thinking about trying out a bunch of stuff, and I was like, maybe I could just do that regularly and just like, because it's fun. I like trying gear no matter what. But then on the other end, it was like, well, what about me coming up? I'm on a streak of doing lives. I'm real enthusiastic about it. That's when I started coming up with the like series ideas and stuff. And I'm like, what do I really want to do? Like gas is a thing. It's a real thing for me and for other people. Do I want to like kind of lean into that? Or do I want to do stuff that like, is like almost mentally a little bit healthier? Like the gas station where it's like trying to oppose that force. It's like, trying to tempt you into getting the next thing. And I mean, it's all good for those of you who want to get it. But, I understand it from both angles. Like, I understand both sides of it. Like, it was fun. If you have an opportunity, do it, But, I was having a tough decision. I kind of go here every once in a while. I'm like, let me just go hard and do this stuff. And then the other side is like, let me just write music and forget about all that and just trying to lean in on my own kind of creative ability to come up with stuff that will resonate with people. So, November 25th, man. Anyways, that's all good. In the meantime, I have a very capable machine. I've got songs sitting on my drive that I can work on. It may not get me like the viewership, but it's all good. Like, I'm here doing this one for me, and I appreciate you guys being here and just having a chat with me. So I don't think I'm even gonna try to reach out like, hey, what's up, what happened? Because yesterday I had texted my connection over there, and they're like, yeah, we sent out your order. And then I didn't see the order till this morning. And I was like, yo, I heard that they were on back order. He's like, nope, sent out your order. But here we are. It is what it is. I don't know if I feel upset or I feel relieved. I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, I would have been excited to have it in front of me, man, really sharp, but I guess it's going to be over a month now to even get my hands on it. Maybe a blessing in disguise. So, let me pull up. I'm going to see what y'all are saying. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, DJ Rec, I think, said he had gotten his 3-axis XYZ, and my Osmo should work on it, no worries. Yeah, it should be interesting. I wonder how that translates to a key, versus like the corners of the pads. Tactical MIDI, I'll rock the live to the end. Yeah, I was trying to get it from Zounds. Yeah, it's a while. I knew I had to order mine in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, yesterday when I was on stream, someone said that they were already on back order at Zounds. Kai, they didn't knock it out the park, though. They rebuilt the park twice the size. I'm hearing that the Live 3 is, like, significantly bigger. Someone said 50% the width, like, from top to bottom. Yeah, that means I get to see more SP videos. Still Life, what's good? Yeah, but you might have to wait because I'm waiting for my SP to come back. I just sent it out. It's in the mail right now. It's going to Arizona. TR1000. On the surface level, that thing doesn't really interest me too much. But I guess I could reach out and... Should I? Now we're going back and forth. I'm sure they probably have some of those. I don't know how many people are rushing to get that. They released at the same time the Live 3 is. I mean, maybe. I mean, that thing's analog, right? Some people are going to go for that. In Zound's defense, I'm sure on a corporate level they have to cater to customers first, but if they promise the machine, they should deliver. Yeah, because they're not getting any money out of me. And if they sell all of them, I mean, kind of the point of sending me one is to attract more sales, right? I mean, just to be straight up, they're not just wholly invested in me because they love me or anything on a personal level. So you know, maybe I could go down to I could probably go down to Guitar Center on the weekend and see if they got one, just to, you know, they got 45-day returns, I think. Need to call them up, yeah, see if someone cancels. One centimeter wider and 1 inch taller. Oh wow, a whole inch taller? That's beefy. Sesh Beats, are you from Arizona? My pal Don went out to the store. They had just one, but he got it. What store you got over there in the UK? Are you near like Anderton's? Is that in your area? All right, let's do about like 15 more minutes. Yeah, Anderton's, man, that's like one of my favorite my gear channels actually. Yo, Jack is just interesting to watch, man. I guess. Yeah, it's cool. I actually had to call Zounds yesterday morning, asked him to update the payment options. I think by 1 p.m. it was already back ordered. Really? Oh, your pal was in Ohio. Like, so he was like at a GC. Still Live, what's good? Looks like they turned the Live 3 into sample check. No, seriously though. Step sequencer and clip launching seemed to scoffed at by MPC users in the past. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think a big part of the MPC world is hip hop producers, right? I mean, that's probably the claim to fame, and at least in my opinion, I don't really know outside of that world. So I think most people that do boom bap hip hop, they're not really using step sequencers like that. New pads are insane, definitely an unexpected future of amazing beat making, for sure. Hey, there's 19 people in here. Let me get 1,000 likes, and maybe Zounds will send me their floor model. Although I don't think they have a floor because it's just an online shop. Let's get this to 1,000 likes. Come on, guys. All right. Writing. Five minutes. See that? 5 minutes on the clock. This thing's cool. You just turn it to any side and it changes the countdown. That simple. I could do 60 minutes, 30, 10, 5, or you can put like customs in there. When you and it's got this little vibration to it. Starts. So I'm gonna write for 5 more minutes and then chat for another 5 and then be done.
Trying to sacrifice all my bad habits. It's like a vice grip with a damn magnet. Walk inside these shoes, know what it's like. Keep you down out the wind. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Stuff your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the outside, but not just the outside. Not just the outside, but on the end. Not just the out, but on the end. I won't be wise. That doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war that keep you down without the wind. It's a war that keeps you down without the wind. Garbage in, garbage out. Check, 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 check.
Oh Oh, you got one of those timers too? Heck yeah. I never use it, bro. It's cool, but I never use it. I gotta start. I'm gonna make a conscious start using it. I wish I had a timer cam though. I think it would be cool to have like a camera right on the timer. But look what I did the other day. I was trying to introduce my other camera back in, the one that I was using for my side view. Different angle. I didn't want it on my face or nothing, and so I stood at my desk, gonna attach it to the wall, and then I started getting. The camera fell. It fell on the carpet, or it fell on my case, my MPC case, and the shit broke. It's still working, but it's like the plastic housing is broken. Crap right there. So that's upsetting, because if I wasn't gonna use it, I was gonna try to at least sell it. But I wanted another angle, and I was getting the angle ready so I could have like a better view. I was gonna like do an unboxing of the Live 3 in comparison in like size to the Live 2, which I haven't seen anyone actually do. Anyone do that in one of their videos? Compare the actual size of the Live 2 to the 3. So I was getting ready for that stream. I think this might be a couple signs. My camera broke. Live 3 went on back order. It's like, man, things aren't going right, man. Or maybe they're going just exactly how they should be going. Just sucks about that camera. Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the outside, but on the end. That won't be wise. All that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way. Starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done. Clean out your house. Not just the outside, on the end. That won't be that on the end. That won't be wise. Outside on the end. That won't be wise, all that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Garbage in, garbage out. It's hard to win that way, starve your mouth. Tame your tongue, it can't be done, clean out your house. Not just the out, but on the end, that won't be wise. All that doubt is fueled by sin. It's a war to keep you down without the wind. Alright, gotta rework that a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. See what y'all saying, and I'll wrap it up. No. I mean, everyone uses ice 30. There's my timer. Yeah, some people use the step sequencer. I know B Jammin's into it. Sounds like Alistar, you're into it. I mean, I used a step sequencer back when I started making beats with FL Studio. That's how I got started. Yeah, I can help you.
Let me take this off.
You just want to take it off?
Yeah.
Why? Is it too small?
And also, my shorts have a hole, so I'm gonna go change.
Where?
It in there.
Oh, it always happens. There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey,
Huh?
keep doing your music.
Okay. She said, keep doing your music. She waved at me. So yeah, DiBiase does everything with steps. Interesting. Yeah, the difference whether you could take the steps off the grid. I think that's the big thing, but it's possible to do that now, right? That's where the magic is, which leads to Dilla-esque works. Live 3 looks like a beast for sure. Too expensive for my wallet and talent level. Hey, well, don't say that. I'm a distinguished man riding a mule, not a bum pushing a Porsche. Hey, there you go. I like that. Dylan never used any step sequencing though. Yeah, I don't believe he did. Yeah, he is the step sequencer. We just like it because we get direct into it from the grid and then lead it astray. Sure. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I like to perform and quantize off and just do it. I like to feel like I have it in me a little bit, you know? Because if I'm not playing any other instruments, I feel like at least I'm treating my MPC like an instrument where, you know, some of my humanness is going into it, you know? Even Marla Diggs uses steps more than anything else on his live 3. It'll be all about his steps, I bet. Yeah, Dilla is special for sure, man. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. So, doesn't look like I'll have the live 3 unless something changes. But I'm going to keep pushing. I got songs to write, so I'm just going to keep with this content and, you know, build these series, maybe come up with some other series ideas. All right, everybody. Y'all peace. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. I went from thinking I might have a live 3 tomorrow to over a month from now. Let me not trip about it. It's all good. We'll see. If I care that much, I'd make it happen, really. See, that's the thing. You know, I'd make it happen. We'll see if I care that much. All right, peace, everybody. You too, No Ego. Have a great weekend. And it's True Life. I appreciate the comment. Call them hounds at Zounds. All right, brother. We will see. See you, man. Have a good one.